Hello, my name is Peter Parfitt and welcome to the new Brit workshop. I'm making a series of videos about the creation of my new workshop bench. The old bench, which was here, was perfectly good, but it was too big to fit through a normal doorway. And as we're about to move, we need to have the capability of moving every piece of my workshop equipment through a normal doorway. And hence the need to build a new bench. This bench will fit through a normal doorway. The top comes off and then the top and the bottom bit are moved separately. Now the bench has some rather nice features. Let's start with the drawers. The drawers are all push to open because I might want to clamp something rather large in the vise, and a drawer handle or a series of drawer handles could get in the way. And also they'd be liable to being knocked and broken. All my runners are supplied by Accuride, and all the drawers are, as I say, push to open. And inside the top two drawers, I've got an additional feature. I've got another drawer within a drawer, and these run on a pair of soft close Accuride runners. And so I can now get at everything that's in the lower layer, and then if I need to get something in the top layer, I can pull this forward. Now when I close the drawer, the soft close mechanism on the upper drawer comes into play. That's that one pushed to open, pushed to shut. And when I open this, that top drawer is available. And all 6 of the other drawers are all push to open. And I've made these the right size to put, if I wished, a pair of sustainers. I could put 2 large ones here, and I could take 2 of the medium-sized ones in here if I wished. Now I wanted a very simple method of constructing these drawers, and so what I've done is I've got MDF for the 3 sides here. I've got some plywood for the front, and the base is thin MDF, 6mm MDF. The joints at the back, which you can't quite see, are mitered joints. I'll show you that being done shortly. And the joints at the front here are domino joints. And I've already said that my runners are Accuride 3832 push to open runners. And these are the 600mm runners. They come in a variety of sizes up to 700mm, and I've used them quite a lot in the workshop. Now for me, the woodworking vise is really important. This one comes from Axminster. I'll give you the full details shortly. And what I like about it is that it doesn't have the quick release lever, yet it is a quick release vise. All you do is you make sure there's no tension on the vise, and then you can move it to and fro. And then you just tighten up. Now because I've got these drawers directly under the vise, I'm very conscious of the fact that the vise handle can often sort of fall down, and it's what a nuisance when you then try and open the drawer. And sometimes if you've got it just balanced, it might be like that, and then you give it a little knock and then this bit falls down and damages your drawer or something that's inside the drawer. So I wanted to do something about it. And what I wanted to do was to be able to hold this horizontally without any fuss. I initially put a pair of magnets, one either side of here, and it seemed to work. And then I came up with this. This is my bit of new Brit workshop bling. I've taken the vise handle off, and if you look closely at this, you can see that I've made a recess here for the boss here on the end of the drive shaft of the vise. I've made a hole all the way through here for the bar, and I've got a magnet here and there, and that keeps the bar in the place. Wherever you put it, that's where it will be. And this is how we fit it. It's very simple. All you do is you put it over the boss on the end of the vise, and then stick this through it, and then put the screw in the end of the vise handle, and don't forget to tighten it up. Just make sure that's tight, And there we go. So I can move the handle into whatever position I want. It's not going to sort of fall through and go ka-chunk. So it can stay like that, however you want it, it will stay. And I've got my little logo there. And then on the end here, I've got a planing stop or a bench stop, and it's adjustable, and I can fix it in place by just cranking this handle, and then that allows me to plane bits of wood or whatever. Now it is my intention to put some dog holes in this bench, but I haven't fully thought it through yet, and so I'm just thinking about it carefully before I commit myself. But my initial idea is that I might have just one row of dog holes from about here to the end, and I'd have some form of clamping arrangement so that I can have a movable dog at this end, so I can have various things of different lengths clamped up using dogs and so on. But I've got to think that through. I'm certainly going to put some dog holes down the frame here so that I can support large pieces of wood that I'm going to be holding in the vise. And the way I'm going to go about this is to produce 4 videos. There'll be a video about the general construction of the frame of the bench and how I put the top together. Then there'll be a video about installing the vise. I'll make a video about the construction of the drawers, and then a separate video about how easy it is to fit these Accuride runners. And please bear with me throughout this process, because I've got a lot of videos to edit to create those individual finished videos. I will be making the plans for this bench available free of charge, and I hope those will be ready very soon. Many thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.